everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. Yes, it has been a while since we were visiting her. We are here in Estelden. We had finished up a bunch of quests nearby, just outside and down here in Kingsfell, killing some spiders and stuff like that, gathering back some stones. And we need to go over here. We need to head all the way back over here to this area, campsite. I cannot remember what the name of this little, let's see, what's it called? Ostlagaros. We need to head back to Ostlagaros. We are trying to find all the different founding stones of the different settlements of the old Dunedain settlements here in the North Downs, in the area above Trestle Bridge. And we also need to go back to the ranger over there. What's his name? Othman? And I wish we could blow up the fonts on these. Orthon, I believe. We'll see when we get there. We need to go back over there and talk to them and bring him all of the various flowers and all that he had asked us to collect for the Herbs and Simples quest. So we're going to head back there. We found the first founding stone here in Estelden and gone through that. The next one would definitely be over there, or at least there will be one over there, in the ruins of that city that straddle that little river / creek that flows through the area. So we're going to go that. How y'all been doing? Everybody been doing good? I certainly hope so. It has been a busy couple of weeks for me between work. Work's been keeping me busy enough, but of course there's been plenty to do in the yard. The wife has had a list of honeydews every single day for me to take care of, and not that I mind, it's basically letting me get my Gamgee on, I've been doing a lot of work out in the yard, doing gardening and stuff like that, so I've gotten to imitate Sam Gamgee just about every single day of the week. But it does eat up a whole bunch of time, and by the time it's over with, I'm pretty well exhausted. Only so much that I can do after that point. But we're doing fine otherwise. She seems to be having some issues, some back pain and stuff like that, more than usual. So might have to take a look and see what we can do about that this week as well. So just to let y'all know, that's why we haven't been churning things out as often. I mean, hell, I've still got several hours of truck sim left to do. And we haven't gotten around to finishing up edits, even starting to edit that yet. Ostlagaros. So that would tell you just how busy I am. When I've got truck sim sitting there that hasn't been taken care of, and all it needs to do is just be basically watched, that's a problem. Alright, here's the next founding stone. Let's see what we have here. The monument's face is inscribed with faded words. Duatham, founded in the year 1249 of the Third Age. At this place did King Celebrimbor establish the town of Duatham, that his people might cultivate the land and feed the people of his realm. Alright, so we've gotten that. That's 3 of them out of the way now. Located the founding stone of Duatham. Let's come over here and talk to our little ranger buddy. Bring him the Herbs and Simples. And see how things have been. Orthon, how things been with you while you've been just standing out here on the edge of this, watching the birds and stuff, going bird watching?
How can I be of service?
Guess it's better than train spotting, but still. Let's look at it. It has been a long time. It'd be nice if these things would give you a thing here of when it was you first picked it up. Here's the Meadow Sweet, an herb native to Kingsfell, all of them. An herb native to Nan Amlong, that's the periwinkle. And a herb native to Meluinen. All right. Encountered a number of interesting herbs in your travels. They should be brought back. Collected, make your way, bring them back to Orthon. Orthon. Gather herbs, but he no longer tells us. No longer tells us why he was wanting the herbs. That's alright. Okay, fine. Ah, what a pleasant surprise. I do have a great fondness for herb lore. Thank you for the gift, Gnarlrynae. Yeah, sure, alrighty. Greater Athalas. And is that everything with you now? That is everything with him now. Okay. We're going to head back over there to Estelden and see what other quests are to pick up. The ruins here. How many more? What's the level is the ruins? The ruins are level 28. Whew. So we really ought to kind of finish that up, shouldn't we? What describes the founding stones? These are Henneth ruins south of Fornost. Duintham, we had that. Stride an ancient stream. Carnaglin in the northern hills. Ost Arthduelin in the lakelands. Alright, the northern hills and south of Fornost. So there'll be one down in this area somewhere. And one in the northern hills, which I would imagine wouldn't be surprised if it was up there. In this area. Actually, I think it might be, remember that? The one over here where we talked about the... Let's try over here. Hoth Iglan. Was there one over there where we were hunting that... Was there one over there where we were hunting the... That missing... Where we were hunting oh, what was the word of it? The chest, the ruins. Remember we were... There was the treasures that had been... We needed to return. Remember, if you remember Colbert the Mad. Colbert the Mad had sent us to go and find those lost treasures. We found out his story was that he and a buddy of his had gone and... were tomb robbers, which, why that makes them any different than the people of Bree, or why that makes them any different than half the rangers we've come across, don't ask me. But, I guess if you're robbing your own people's tombs, it's okay. Now, if you go rob somebody else's tomb, that's the problem. But if you're robbing your own people's tomb, hey, we're okay with it. So... But yeah, whoa, that was almost a bad drop. Let's try this. Let's come up here in this area. This is where there was a quest. Come up here and kill some... Did we do this quest where it was like, come up here and kill some wargs and stuff like that? Yeah, because there's the disturbed patches of earth. So that was definitely one. And this is not where the founding stone was. Yeah, because there ain't going to be no city here in the middle of a bunch of barrows. So that is not... And it's also not what I was talking about. This is where just simply where the... Barrow quest where we got sent. We're looking for the little area where Colbert sent us, and that's going to be up here on the right. So let's continue on along. But yeah. There we are. See some ruins coming up here. Keep threading our way through all the pack mates and all. In fact, we'll approach it from the backside. That way, if we see anything that might be in the southern fields of Fornost up this way, we can grab it while we're at it too. Boy, that was a sudden and dramatic shift, wasn't it? Sudden shift in music and palette there as we move into the haunted lands. Now... Ost Nuran. know him. He's the captain. Remember we had that quest. There is a quest to come and battle this captain, the Oathbreaker captain. Let's see, where is it at? And what level is it? Oathbreakers, yeah, defeat the captain. It's still a level 25. But you see, it was a level 25 fellowship quest, I do believe it is. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking that one on. Don't see no founding stone up this way, do you? Nothing here in this area? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in this area. No founding stones. I don't think this is one of the cities we're supposed to come across. Let's see if we can continue on up this way. Then we'll go search the ruins where we were helping Colbert the Mad put his mind at a bit more peace. Norbury Gates. Remember, Norbury was the ancient name of Fornost. Way back in the day. I think that's the area I'm looking for right over there. Of course, it could be. I'm thinking, the more I think about it, the more I think that it's actually over there just inside of the Fornost Gates. Y'all remember that section we had to go to? That had all the tomb hunters inside of it. Speaking of tomb hunters and all. Remember, there was a section. Yep, Amon Amarun. Y'all see, let's try and get out of the middle of these Oathbreakers here. If that thing's gonna fight us. I was watching a fellow. He does, he has his thing, the Tales of Middle Earth. He does various gaming and stuff like that. Nope, no founding stone. I was thinking that might be a founding stone, but nope, no founding stone here. So let's go over there where all those grave robbers were. Grave robber camp, just inside of Fornost. We can weave our way through all the orcs and wargs at the gate. But I was thinking, this guy, I can't remember his name, but the website is Tome, Tales of Middle Earth. And he does a bunch of different gaming and stuff. Although he says Tales of Middle Earth, most of his gaming is actually Warhammer. Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar and that sort of thing. He does a lot of old school gaming. Warhammer Quest, Hero Quest. I've been watching some of his Hero Quest lately. And where was I going with that? I'll have to get back to it because it had something to do with everything we're doing here until I got close to this, and then it's whenever I got over there to that, it drove it right out of my mind. Don't think it had to do with... Oh, Barghests! Thank you. Thank you for showing up, Barghest. I did not know he was talking about Barghests were part of English folklore, or UK folklore, or something like that. That was one of the reasons why he enjoyed, I think, Hero Quest and all so much, is that it had numerous things like Barghests in it that were part of... I didn't know they came from English folklore. Apparently those were the evil black dogs. I'd heard of black dogs before, you know, the whole curse of the black dog. Think of the Hound of the Baskervilles and stuff like that. Did not know that was part of English folklore. That's where these come from. And he said the Ettins, the two-headed, like, ogre, troll, giants, are part of, come out of English folklore as well. Did not know that. So, hey. Very cool. I had no idea where Barghest came from. Alright, Treasure Hunter's Camp. This is where I'm thinking maybe the Founding Stone might be, somewhere in this. And I noticed they've got rings over their heads, so there may be a bunch of quests. Although I think most of these quests are actually, we were through here before, and I think the vast majority, if not all of them, are actually like raids. Raids and fellowship quests that take place in Fornost over there.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh, that's actually a solo one. Quest level 26, alright. Eliminating the beasts. Surely you have seen the corrupted, miserable beasts that roam here. It is the long influence of Fornost's corruption, I think, that hurts them so. It would be a mercy to put them down, for there's no life to graze in these lands. So defeat bears in Fornost, boars in Fornost, and aurochs in Fornost. Yeah, we'll take that one. Mr. Reynard Potts.
Would you do something for me?
That's a possible one. Ending the Elder. It's a small fellowship. Level 26, so it's 3 levels below us. We might be able to take that on. Elsie hates all them worms, but I tell you, Gajarpan is the worst. We heard the orcs one night as they whispered, scared to come too close they were. They didn't want Gajarpan to eat them. I've not seen the great worm, but he must be fearsome to scare them orcs. Sure, we'll take that on, just in case. That'll remind us we have a quest up here. We might have to actually wait until it's green, but it will remind us we actually have a quest to do. You have one for us? I think you do. Elsie, yep, there's Elsie. Rockworms.
Stay a moment.
I don't care one whit about orcs, goblins, treasures, or beasts. It's them worms that keep me up at night. Have you seen the size of them? It's unnatural. They're up north of here, slithering around. You can hear them hissing when all's quiet.
So defeat rockworms. 5 rockworms. Okay. Glad we wandered up this way. Glad we had that quest to come and try and find a founding stone somewhere. This definitely looks like an area for founding stones, doesn't it? I have to keep trying all these various little areas. Alright, let's see if any of these have things that aren't raids. That's a full-blown fellowship. Fornost, Captain Remule. Go ahead and grab that one. We'll go ahead and grab the fellowship ones as well. As long as they're not raids, we will eventually be able to take them on. You know, if we have to wait till they're...
Could I speak with you a moment?
Defeat trolls. If we have to wait until they're deep, deep gray, we'll still...
Give me a moment of your time, friend.
Eventually be able to take them on. Defeat shades and dread mists. What about you? Is yours? Yep, yours is like a much higher level one. I bet yours is a raid. Still not seeing any founding stones about. We are checking for that while we scan about as well. Okay, so we've gone all the way around that corner. While we're doing it, and while we're looking for these rockworms and stuff. Ancient ore mantle. That would be one of the aurochs we can take on, isn't it? Yeah, defeat the bears, the boars, and the aurochs. Alright, folks, we're going to kill some of these. It has been almost 20 minutes now. Let's go ahead and knock out a few of these. And I will join you once we do that, and we'll go back in and talk to them. And we also will see if we don't see a founding stone somewhere. So if we do that, I will let y'all know about it also. Okay? Let's take a look and see what happens here. Let's see if we can draw power off of it. Nope, it's gonna die too quick. Alright, so yeah, there you go. We've defeated the boars, the bears, and all. You see, we are way off to the side of Fornost here. Let's work on treading our way back over. Been scouring the land, seeing if there was a founding stone anywhere. Have not seen a founding stone. Several encampments of pillagers and orcs and wargs and all that. Quite a few of those scattered about. And of course, the actual great pathway and all leading up into Fornost itself. I'm gonna see. I want to travel up the path and just take a look and see if the founding stone that we're looking for, it says south of Fornost, so let's see if they literally mean south of Fornost. If you go up to the entrance way, is it going to be just off to the side of either of these? Bet we get a travelogue entry here of you discovered Fornost here in a second. Oh, look at that big old hand broke off of him. I forgot that statue in there's his head over there. I do not want to make a travelogue entry right now. So let's head on down. I won't go all the way up to Fornost. We will have opportunity enough here shortly to be traveling around in there. Let's keep looking around. Do you see any? I don't see anything anywhere that looks like a founding stone. Should be around here somewhere. This actually finally looks like the ruins of a city. You know, when you see that place over there that straddled, as they say, the great city that straddled an ancient stream, it's like, really? We're talking about one circle on one side and a circular platform on one side and a couple of ruined towers on the other. That's what y'all call a great city? You know, this is a great city. Or was. Guess they have to save this kind of thing for the old capitals, because remember how Numinos looked. It was another, you could tell, was an actual great city back in the day. Alright, let's come in here, let's finish up, talk to Reynard, and that will finish us up for the day. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. It has been a fun one for me. Nice to be back in it. Hoping to get some more done. I do have to go back to work again tonight, but it's only a one-nighter. And then once it's over, I got a couple more days off. So hopefully in there, we'll have some time away from working in the yard and doing stuff for the wife, and I'll be able to venture Middle Earth a little more.
Oh, it's a sunny day.
Oh, well done, Gnarlrynae. I only hope the effects of your endeavor may last.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Alright, another one. Such vile corruption. You think the poor beast have been poisoned? Unclean water and grass, that would be my guess. This is no doubt the work of some orc, and a smart one at that. I've heard of defilers and poisoners and the like amongst the orcs. Do you think the Blogmaw have such a one in their midst? Defeat the Blogmaw defiler. Alright, so that's something we'll have to do. We'll have to wander probably into one of these camps that we've seen around and see if we can take on the defiler. Stinky, you've done well. Go back on vacation. You've been enjoying it. So there you go, folks. That is what we'll do. Next time, we will continue on here in the ruins of Fornost, and we'll think about, will we find the defiler first? Will we find the founding stone? Will we find them both together? We'll let you know when it happens. We'll see you then. Thanks for coming along. And Indeeds or anything? Nope, just mail. So anyway, bye-bye. Oops, I got stuff to take a look at there. Whoops, I'm glad we got on here. Alrighty, we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.